All right, we're back, and I have fixed. I found out that it was putting the audio through a channel that I was not getting access to, and I had to go in the settings and manually add it to where I can see the game audio rather than the desktop audio. So I'm significantly louder than the music, right? Please tell me yes. Everybody complaining about the music being too loud in the last stream was unfortunately correct, and I'm sorry for the lashing out that I did towards my watching community. It's good now, right? You guys can't hear shit. It's not actually playing music right now, so we're good. But we fixed it. Everything's fine. Can you even hear the music at all anymore? How about right there? Is that a good mix? I'm still getting used to how to live stream on YouTube. There's little things. Oh, here we go. There's the share. All right, well, let's get into it. All right, so as we were last time, oh, I should change the, so you guys can see it more. All right, so as viewers of the previous stream may remember, we are now a growing, profitable city. However, we have a problem with traffic now. Look at this. Look at this. They're backed all the way up. Oh my god. That's nuts, man. So, part of the answer, I feel, is definitely going to be public transit. This is just horrifying. So these people all... Let's see, where do you want to go? This guy wants to go to Robin Street, right there. So he lives here. What about this guy? Where are you planning to go? This is... right there. So that's like some local traffic that I'm getting on. Why is everybody waiting? So that guy's going to a store. Yeah, we just need to add one more lane. One more lane will fix it. I swear, bro. Just one more lane. Man, I don't even really know where to start. This is overwhelming. Let's look at the zoning. Maybe I can get some more commercial here. So I could set up a bus station. I feel like I need some more money for that. We need to collect some more money. So I'm just gonna let time go. My hair is pretty good today, by the way. I don't care if it was nicer yesterday. It can't always be the same nice. That is just one lane, though. Why did I set it up to be just one lane? I feel like I gotta do it. I feel like I gotta have 4 lanes here. Yep, let's do it. Bite the bullet. Oh, and then here's a problem too. It's getting ugly.
How delightful! Another letter from our erstwhile listeners. What's up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's nice. Y'all got clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself? Let's see here. Y'all got soul. Oh, yes, soul. A raison d'etre?
Well, it seemed to have cleared traffic up temporarily.
My sisters say whoever you got playing the
This is already 2-lane, but then it goes into single lane. That's
I
what's...
told her that ain't funk.
Do I need
That's
that parking? Do y'all think that's
yes,
important?
indeed. That must be most exacerbating. Classical music has been known
My
since
thought
the
was
time
that
of
I would
the
have parking
earliest
next to
Funk
the
like Conte
very
is an
dense,
entirely modern conceit, and you'll find none of
the
this
dense
funk,
residential.
as they say, is for the lay person. Now, let's hear another one of those soulful cats.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Linda. But apparently, that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So, a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to...
What do we need this parking? What does parking do?
Certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going
Yeah,
to
screw
make
it. Let's get rid of the
any
parking.
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I
And
like the sound of
why does
that.
it destroy these buildings?
Discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
I don't
For
know.
our feature story, we're hitting the streets with Kim this hour, who is reporting about noise pollution near the
Whatever.
city residential zone. So, Kim, what are you hearing? What's that, Kim? You're not quite coming through. That's still no good. Can we turn Kim up a little bit? No. That's worse. Turn her back down again. There, that's better. That was Kim reporting live. We'll be back after this.
Looking
Maybe
like a
should
wet one
consider
today.
upgrading our roundabout here
Try
too.
and Stay inside. Local weather all day, every day.
Delete that place. We're gonna redevelop this whole area. All right, now we got multiple lanes that people can sit in. We did it. Bikes don't belong on roads. Hashtag roads are for cars. So we need more residential across the board. What is this? There's 3 colors of green? Alright, so we got low density residential, medium density, and high density. This is medium, right? Yeah. Where's do I have high even as an option? Is low rent considered high? It's probably considered high. Oh, what's up with the power? It's time this town got 2 windmills. Yes, I will add, look at that. It seems like the traffic is cleared up. What's happening? Did everybody die? We still got a problem here, that's for sure. We're officially a tiny town, everybody. Give it up for me. Give it up for us. Alright, I got 6 unlocks now. What should I spend it on? We unlock train, tram. Should we do subway next? I wonder how... I mean, I'm assuming the subway is going to be very expensive to maintain. I feel like a post office would be good. Oh, I can do data centers. Post office sounds important, so we'll go with that. I'm tempted. Because in the first game, it was like once you got the subway, you didn't need anything else. Do they have monorails in this game? Not seeing any monorails. I guess they're gone. We'll go ahead and get the subway. That's it. Alright. Yeah, so it seems like the traffic has all basically cleared up. Just adding multiple lanes to the, this main artery here seemed to have done the trick. I don't know how the data centers are in Baltimore. I'm sure they're fine. I haven't really looked into it. Baltimore, they're the kind of city that doesn't let new things get built very much. So if there was a data center being put up in Baltimore, that would be a crazy development for the city, because usually it's people who's like opposing new development for a lot of reasons. I've just heard it's difficult to get things moving here. I'm from Kansas City, specifically Overland Park, and they were throwing shit up left and right there. Apparently it was really easy. They had a town land bank or whatever. It doesn't even seem like we have a traffic problem anymore. I guess I just cleared up that lane and that's it. Oh, we are making so much money every month. Traffic is still one of the biggest stressors. But I don't see any traffic on the road. You've only been on a train once? How old are you? That's crazy. Traffic, the trains in the... Did you say you're Canadian? Yeah, you're in Canadian. Y'all have less trains, I think. But in the northeast coast in America, there are a lot of trains. Very easy to get on one. If you want to come to train country anyway. I think that all of the... I am basically... Like, I'm anti-AI. At least I think we need like hardcore regulations for it, and if it was up to me, I would delete it, you know. But the data centers are not the problem. They I don't think it really matters. As long as they're not like too close to where you can hear it, like a residential area where you can hear the hum. Just build it a little further away and it's fine, which most of them are being built that way.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until the situation passes.
Oh, so you have to set up a subway yard this time. So I have to do like a subway yard far away that then goes through the city. Subway's gonna be a later thing. We're not doing subway right now. And no, I didn't work in AI when I was a software engineer. Back when I was doing software engineer shit. AI wasn't, I mean, there was ChatGPT had started doing things, but it wasn't like a serious corporate push to get everybody on AI. Back then it was like if you used AI, you were a hack and you'd get fired. But then all the corporate like convention was let's use as much AI as possible, and it became really different. But I quit my job at the beginning of last year to get out of Kansas City because it was an on-site position. I couldn't take it with me, and nobody's been hiring since then. So that's better. Do we need this stoplight? I don't think we need that. It'll be fine. I'll delete it if it gets bad. We have time to grow here. What do we do? Probably low density residential. How do we fit more? I'm gonna have to delete somebody's home for this. Goodbye, you guys. No, let's do one home. Just one there. Sorry to you guys. Oh no, fuck. No, I don't mean to downzone this. Alright, what is this? Waterfront? It's supposed to be waterfront? What is this supposed to be? Regular low density housing. Alright, we fixed it. A rock musician mansion. How neat is that? We call them rock stars, by the way. Not rock musicians. Yeah, now AI, they're cutting back, making it more efficient use of AI. I still think it's gonna be taking all of our jobs and stuff. Well, I don't know if it's like necessarily taking our jobs or if they're just using that as the excuse to not hire. A lot of companies are not super interested in expanding personnel right now. Probably just because of the economic conditions, and they use AI as an excuse. They can tell shareholders that even though they're not hiring, they are in a growth mindset. Because
this has been a local public service announcement. Pending updates.
This is gross. Look how gross that is. You see that? Kind of cool though.
public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement. You're listening to
Doing
Second
surgery
Move.
over here.
And here we have another letter from our listener. Dear Thomas. Ah, the familiar pseudonym. Ain't you gonna play Gonna Get Some or Baby Got It Bad? I do not recognize those titles, but I doubt very much that Erroneous Batch ever put quill to paper and wrote anything about
So we're just, it's residential that really needs
or anything about
more
anyone's
of
baby,
everything.
for that matter. Get serious, people, all right? Here's another eternal testament to our times.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Will you shut the hell up?
Seems like
Look,
everybody's
what
in a rush to
delays?
get
This is the
somewhere
main
fast.
intersection and there's nothing there.
Slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking
I
about
don't
it
even,
all the time.
I'm not even
Besides,
sure
if I
there's
did
people
that,
alive in
I'd
my
never
city
get any-
anymore because the roads are so empty.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area
See people
attracts
complaining
more
about,
high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now
All right, maybe I
shop
should
for
try
designer shoes
working with
while
bikes.
sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me.
Oh, yeah,
That's good
post
for
office. I forgot
business
about that.
and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim.
Oh, nobody had cell phone service this whole time.
Looking like a wet one today. I'm gonna keep dry and stay inside. Local weather all day, every day.
Wait, you're supposed to put individual mailboxes out? That is crazy. Where? It don't have to take like a whole lot, does it? Oh, you can. You just kind of dump them on the street there. How many mailboxes are you supposed to have? Seems pretty good. Now we do a mail office. I haven't checked in on my sewage in a while. It's just been pumping stuff out. Oh, you can do upgrades. What's these upgrades? What's the viewage, sewage, here it is. Water pollution? Yeah, there we go. Ah, that's nothing. We're up to 4,000 inhabitants at this point. A nice, growing city. And we just need more residential across the board. Oh, I didn't want to destroy that, but we're gonna have to. How far away do people need to be from the windmills? They're not that loud, are they? That's a little loud. Probably better to build the housing over here. What city do I like the most? I don't know. There's a lot of I go to a lot of cities. There's things to appreciate about a lot of them. I'm told that I'm crazy for this, but I like Albuquerque. I think Albuquerque's a cool, underrated city people don't know about. And why is this water not connected? Because that road is considered a highway rather than a regular street. We're going to change it to a regular street.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is
So Albuquerque's cool, but that's like a place that I'd rather retire. I'm too young for it now. But the climate of Albuquerque, if you've watched Breaking Bad, I'm sure it looked hot to you. It looked like a desert, but it's not actually like that. It's a mile up. It's on the same elevation plane as Denver is, but whoa. But it's south, so it doesn't get as snowy. But it's still, but it is like a desert, so it gets like kind of a little hotter during the day, and then it really falls off at night and gets really cold. But just the climate is, there's not that many bugs around Albuquerque and all that. I'm telling you, it's a good city to retire in. Honestly, the best city is New York. Overall, it's just the greatest city in the world. It's got a lot of problems. People complain about their problems. They are all true, but it's still the greatest city in the world. It's just extremely expensive to live in, which is why I mostly live in Baltimore. And then I have a shoebox that I rent with other people in Queens when I need to be in New York. New York has some of the best water in the world. A lot of people don't know that, but it pulls water from very pure reservoirs that they don't even need to filter. They don't need to purify it at all. They don't even mechanically like push the water down there. It just comes down the reservoirs into New York. I think it's like 50 miles away. They're long, long pipes. And it's one of the few places in America that they don't do mechanical filtering on because they don't need to. And that allows these little strip guys to live. I can't remember what they're called, but they're in all water. San Francisco also has water like this. San Francisco has the bones to be the best city in the world, but it's not because the people who live there don't want to build more stuff. And that's true of New York these days too. But for a while there, in New York's history, they had development that was just popping off and going nuts. So they built a lot. And San Francisco, they've been able to successfully stop themselves from building more. San Francisco really should be the best city in the world. It's got, you just go there and you just like see the geography, and you see the water and the climate and all this kind of stuff, and they just refuse to be the best city in the world because then it might make some rich people's houses a little more a little less valuable because then there will be more houses. Very short-term thinking for these people. I liked, what other city? I miss my home city of Conway. It's a small, it's like 60,000 person town. The traffic is very well managed. It has great water. I keep bringing up the water. I'm a water snob. Cause I'm from that place where the water was good, and I liked drinking water from the tap. You just drink water, and you go to other places. Like when I lived in Kansas City, it's just like the water just tastes like chalk. It's just not, it's not good. You want bottled water or whatever. I really need to build more. I need to just start laying out housing, but I'm not sure where right now. Maybe this way? What do you guys think? Should I build a... Wanted to check what the industry stuff is. What is this? Natural resources. Okay, so this is fertile land. And then that is trees. More fertile land. Trees. I feel like at some point I will need... We got some good fish population up here. At some point I'll need like industry, stuff like that, so... But maybe if I'm gonna do that, I'll just get with these dead trees down there, and I could just build housing here. Let's preemptively put a roundabout like right here, I think would be good. Since we're gonna be developing this. Okay. Now we build large roundabout. Very large roundabout. Oh, you want to go to Memphis? I've never been to Bismarck. I've never been to... I've driven through... No, I've never even driven through North Dakota. I've driven through South Dakota. I did not drive through North Dakota. I assume they're pretty similar. Let's see. Other cities that are good. Look, so Florida's a beautiful place. They have the best beaches that I've ever been to. I've been kind of the beaches all over America. I've never been to beaches outside of America. I've been to Mexico and the UK, but we never went to beaches there. Florida has the best beaches, but I think all of their cities are terrible. I've been to a decent amount of their cities, and they're all kind of just messes with bad water and terrible traffic. Bunch of old people. Which way should I do this? This way? Yeah, sure, why not? Why shouldn't I? We'll go this way. We'll go that way. That should be good for now. And then we're going to paint this green. Ooh, what's this? Mixed housing. Oh, nice.
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and
Well, let's
reduce
try
the burden
that.
on the city during this water shortage. Consider
Mixed
installing a
housing
low-flush
here.
toilet,
Mixed housing
cut
here.
back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible. This has been a local public service announcement. Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service.
Is
and
there a
follow the
downside to
guidelines on the
having all of
city's
these
website on
these
how to
mixed
plan for
housings?
these
Because
temporary events.
I wish mixed housing was
This has been a
everywhere.
local public service announcement.
Has anyone seen my keys? My keys.
If it was up to me, that's what it would all be.
Oh, sorry about that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown
What's
sedan
this?
parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. Probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please.
And you want to be really, you want to go to Memphis. So Memphis is
Hornbuckle Mobile.
not a great place.
Good. Here
It's
we are. Never mind.
there's like holes in it.
Thank
It's
you
like
for listening to,
you can see the
Local
effects of
stargazers are in for a real treat tonight, as the aurora borealis is expected to light up the night sky.
That's right, Jim. Don't forget to look up this evening. It promises to be quite a sight.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere.
We got traffic again?
in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if
Jesus
you're planning
Christ.
a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it,
It's all back.
you already know about it. No use reminding you.
I don't know where the traffic went for a little bit there, where we were at basically zero traffic
We're looking
levels.
at clear and sunny skies across the region today. Don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to
We need
getting
more
out
low
and
density
enjoying
residential.
some
That's
nice
all
fresh
anybody
air
wants,
later
man.
today. This is local weather with
Put
you
some
all
there,
day,
make 'em happy.
every day, rain or shine.
Put some here. I've never actually been to Graceland. I went to there's a museum called like the Pink Museum or something like that. I don't know, it's just some museum. I went to it as a kid. The Memphis Zoo is nice. I been to some Grizzlies games. Is all right. I went to the old Grizzlies game back when they had it in the pyramid. That was cool. That was a cool thing. And but now it's a goddamn Bass Pro Shop, which I feel like is the worst timeline. They were talking about making it a wing of the Smithsonian. It's going to be like a Central America Smithsonian, but that got canceled. Instead, they sold it to Bass Pro Shop on like a 30-year lease, I guess. I think is what it is. I'm really excited about my my mixed use here. And yeah, I've been to Branson a lot. I had grandparents and I was in the South. They took me to Branson a lot. And I went to Silver Dollar City a lot. Silver Dollar City, if you don't know, is a hillbilly themed theme park. And there's old people that go, and they just go to like listen to watch the shows and the storytellers and the people play at bluegrass. And there's young people who go to ride the big roller coasters, and it's and they're like sectioned off. So it's like here's the young people section, and here's the old people section, and that's pretty funny mix. I don't really see that much in other theme parks. Theme parks normally seem like they're all just for young people, but in this case, it's for old people and young people. But it's segregated, so there's like different parts of the park for it. I went and played bluegrass with some of the band, because they invite people to go up and play with them. So I went and crushed it on a fiddle. You guys don't know this, but I got 5th place in the 2005 Arkansas State Fiddle Contest. I've never been to Cincinnati. I Let's see, where did I go? Was it Dayton, Ohio? I've not been much in Ohio. I drove through it on the way to Columbus is where I was. I drove through it on the way to Baltimore from Kansas City. Ohio seems like a good place to be born because you can go anywhere at that point because you're like in the, I don't know, it just seems like it seems like a place where a lot of people are from that end up going to like New York or whatever. Wow, we just print money. 200,000 per
Bring you a special news
month. That's
A
crazy.
severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm is past.
I probably should do emergency shelters. I gotta unlock that progression though. You don't have to cheer for Ohio State. There's the other ones. There's University of Miami and Ohio. You can cheer for them. But then you get the Bengals and you get the Browns and the Cavs. But no, it's not somewhere that I think would be ideal to be in. It doesn't matter. It just seems like the demand for low density residential just never ends. It is just a never ending, we need more low density residential. A pit. Ohio definitely exists. It's a lot of people are from there. It's got a good number of pretty big cities. And I think in the Civil War, most of the people who fought for the Union was from Ohio. Do I got that right? A lot of it was. I remember the Ohio Regiment or whatever was. It's just always been where a bunch of people live, but it's not particularly notable outside of that. It's between more important cities, you know. You got the East Coast on one side and you got Chicago on the other, and then the full West. Hi, Nikki No Mercies. Thanks for good to see you again. We've solved, well, we solved in keep getting worse traffic. As soon as the traffic gets good, everybody wants to be here. And then we get traffic again. Still not getting much traffic over here. We're getting crime. That's good. Oh, that's fine. That's fine on the crime coverage. You guys should be able to fend for yourselves a little bit. You don't have to call the cops for everything. Just get a gun. You'll be fine. Yeah, San Diego. I like San Diego. I didn't spend a lot of time there. I think I spent like a week there once because I had a job that was based in Carlsbad. And it was very... The beaches there are much prettier than in LA, I can tell you that much. It also seemed... I feel like I might be talking on my element here, but it seemed more Hispanic than Los Angeles, which I am for. I think that... I've always lived, because my town in Arkansas, there was a lot of Hispanic people that lived there, Mexicans specifically. And it's just Mexican restaurants fucking everywhere. Like half the restaurants were Mexican restaurants. And now I'm in Baltimore and there's like no Mexicans here. And it's super weird. There's, I don't know if they're Mexican. There's Hispanic populations around. You gotta drive outside of the city for a while. But I just have to go without eating Mexican here and it's terrible. judging the value of an ethnicity based on their restaurants availability to me. But yeah, San Diego seems like a cool place to live. Also extremely expensive. I don't think I would want to live in LA unless I'm like a trillionaire, or I need to be in Hollywood for a bunch of reasons. That's the only reason. San Diego seems like a more preferable city for everything except for the show business or clubbing scenes. I don't know. I don't do clubbing, but I feel like LA is probably what the party people like. Park. I have one park. Let's try add more park though. These are just props. Do these matter? We got basketball courts. Where's the basketball courts? Small playground, is that? No. Why don't they have basketball courts? Are the developers racist? That's what it seems like. Or is that like a different type of park? There we go. There we go. We got courts here. We got tennis, basketball. I gotta become a Grand Village or the Sports Spark progression node. So we'll do that next. But for now, let's get another dog park. Ooh, you're right. It is very very destitute of entertainment. Yeah, that's a good place for a dog park. I'm gonna have to delete somebody's house for this. No, we can do it here. We can do it here. Still gotta get in here. Oh, about the World Cup. I was watching England against the Congo today. Are you supposed to call them the Congo? Like you're just supposed to call them Congo. Yeah, Congo was up for like almost the entire game until like I feel like 15 minutes left to go, where England scored a goal, and then England scored another goal not at the buzzer, but right at the end to take the lead, go up 2-1. And now England is going to play Mexico, which I feel like should be fun. I got a lot of Mexican friends, I got a lot of English friends, and they're both very proud of how good they are at soccer. So it'd be cool to watch them get mad at each other. We're going to delete this guy's house. I don't even care. We're doing a dog park right where your house used to be. I love being an authoritarian. Yeah, and I watched Morocco play Netherlands, and Morocco beat the Netherlands. That was pretty cool. Upset, I'm told. And tonight, yeah, tonight the US plays at 8 Eastern time. I kind of want to go to a sports bar for that. Actually, right now I need to text my roommate to see if she wants to go with me. We are playing Bosnia.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property
Bro,
are
everybody's
expected,
so fucking happy.
citizens are advised to remain
We're up
indoors until the
$200,000.
situation
Where should
passes.
I? Where do I even, maybe we can be more educated? Do we need, how is our education capacity doing? We got our elementary school, no, what? Right. Yeah, we're not even close.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past?
The
Well,
farm is kind of
I'd
taken
say the
off.
question speaks for
So, I guess in this game, you just kind of set a farm, you give them a bunch of space, and you just let them
both
work,
eyes
and they just
steadily
grow
focus
over
on
time.
what's behind you.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local
The
Charleston
US and
Mountain.
France
Or
captured
so
the
my
president of
watch
Congo,
says. Good for business.
tortured him, and killed him. What was his crime? Why
We'll be back after this.
did they do that?
Chilly day with temperatures a little low, so if you're heading
Yeah,
out,
I
get your jacket.
I am aware of how we've treated Africa. I mean, honestly, France is worse than the US on Africa. They're one of the worst. A lot of people forget because they think they're European, they're woke. Because, you know, like being in the EU now is like woke. But France is still pretty active in Africa, and I believe it used to be even worse. Guess what we need more of? Guess what we need more of? Low density residential. Again. That's all anyone cares about here. Check the noise. Could we afford to put housing in that middle block there, or are the schools too loud? I forgot where noise is. Yeah, it's down here at the bottom. It'll be okay. It's a little noisy right there. Why is it like that? Do we know? We don't. Now, why is it like that? Now, why is it like that? How do I delete a road? Alright. Let's go straight. A little better. A little bit of low density residential for the pigs. I do not have, I don't know, maybe I do have French ancestry. My last name is kind of has French origins, but as far as I know, I'm more Scottish. I refuse to do 23andMe though, because I don't want to be one of those people who's like, my ancestor was king, so I should be royalty. I like being trash from Arkansas because I can only go up from that, you know? I don't know why everybody wants to have all these fancy royal family backgrounds. Because if your ancestors were fucking kings or whatever, then why are you a poor loser? But if your ancestors are sharecroppers from Arkansas who, you know, are poor as hell the whole way through, then you're winning just by having access to clean water and shoes. I really hated in Star Wars how they said Rey in The Last Jedi, and they were like, you're from nothing. Your ancestors were junk traders who sold you for whatever, you know. And I thought that was awesome. It was a what's the word? It was a twist. Because everyone in Star Wars is like some important person's kid or whatever. And just to have one that was just from garbage, that was inspiring to me. And I was like, finally I feel seen. And then they did Rise of Skywalker and ruined all of that. So I've never even watched Rise of Skywalker because I'm mad about it. Alright, hold up. I gotta go shut this bird up. No. Alright, so I've got a house sparrow that lives above my air conditioning unit. And house sparrows, as I've recently found out, are an invasive species. They're not supposed to be here. And they're very mean birds that kill other birds in the area. Birds that are supposed to be here, like bluebirds or cardinals or something like that. But this is a house sparrow that is being extremely annoying on top of my air conditioning unit. And I found out I'm basically supposed to kill it. Or I'm supposed to destroy its nest and prevent it from building a new one for ecological reasons. Which is convenient because he's very annoying outside my air conditioning unit. But usually I don't like killing stuff. So I'm in a bit of a moral quandary now. Man, there's just unlimited supply for low density residential. We're at 5,200 residents. Give it up for me for passing that significant barrier. Yeah, I play golf. I could do golf. My dad tried to help teach me that, and I'm competent enough to where I can kind of make it on the course. I couldn't really be competitive, but I wouldn't be too embarrassing. I like to go to Topgolf here and there. Alright, what more should I do to make my place more valuable? Yo, it is so hot today. It's 97 out there right now. It's just messed up. I was asking my roommate about going to a bar to watch the American soccer team, and it's gonna be 92 at 8 p.m. That's crazy. What are we even supposed to do? And yeah, it's like 100% humidity because it's Baltimore, but hold up. Does anybody where's my where's my City Skylines 2 expert here? What should I be doing next? Oh yeah, I did unlock that special building. How do I get to the special buildings tab? Here it is. I unlocked Rock Musician Mansion. And that's it. I just place a rock musician thing and that's it. Whew! We're making so much money. What do we even buy? Maybe I should start on the bus station. We need to get to 150,000. So let's turn up the speed. And then next we'll buy a bus station. I want to build a big stadium. Let's attract an NBA team. How much? 150,000 is that I said? Okay. Just watch the city move for a little bit. Look at all these guys walking. What are they doing? That is a crazy amount of pedestrians, man. All right, we're time for our first bit of public transit. That's fine, right? And then they'll come out and they'll get into service and they'll get, well, they'll have to go through there. That'll be okay. And from here, we're gonna need to do bus stops. All right, so what is happening here? Why does it want me to delete that other stuff? Alright, there's a bus station.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please
What do you mean
exercise caution
overlapping
and
items? That
try
doesn't make
and
any
stay off the
sense.
streets until conditions
We'll go
improve.
there. Okay.
This has been a local
Bus
public
stop
service
there.
announcement.
Bus stop there. Bus stop here. They won't let you do it in the roundabout.
You're back with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass, and prepare for another hour of musical delight. Tonight we
Bus
are
stop
doing a
here,
musical
bus stop here,
tour of
here,
Italia.
and then we should
And
probably do
art
one
and culture.
in
Little
here. Do they generate noise?
And an aria inspired
Can't really
by the
seem like it.
infamous Vivaldi. This
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can
Alright, so
expect
now-
delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast.
Now we connect them?
It's worth slowing down.
Yeah, okay,
And
so we
if you
connect.
can, plan your trip outside the
Go
rush
there.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere. For our
Go
feature
there.
story, we're hitting the streets with Kim this
And then we
hour,
go
who is
here.
reporting about noise pollution near the city's residential zone. So, Kim, what are you hearing? What's that, Kim? You're not quite coming through. That's still.
I want to make it go around and then go this way.
No, that's worse. Turn,
Oh, we
turn
should put
back
this on
down
a
again.
different side of the street.
There, that's better. That was Kim reporting live. We'll be back after this.
Put it
Looking
over
like I
here.
got one today. I'm gonna keep dry and stay inside. Local weather. All
Oh,
day
you have to
today.
finish it before it's... Okay, so first... No. First, we're gonna go here to this one. And then you go to this one. And then you go to this one. And then you go to this one. And then we're back to this one, right? Alright. That should do it. Alright, now we watch the buses go. Alright. Right now we're at 0 passengers, but once we get into service, we'll see how that turns out. What I miss. Let's see. We're still talking about stadiums. My glasses are blue and purple. They got purple frames here and they got blue on the back. So, answers that question. Alright, we picked up 9 people. Pick up 37 people. And maybe I should get a easier way for them to turn around, because that's a long way to drive to do that.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops
Go
and
here.
property is expected.
54
We urge
people.
citizens to stay
People are using the
inside until
bus.
the storm is passed.
Yeah, and that's where most of them get dumped out. Pick up a few. And repeat. Back here. Awesome. Okay, so first bus line. Huge success. The town loves it. And apparently we have no traffic anymore, so that's good. Do you think we should get a stop over here in the industrial area? Eh. They can drive to work. They got a job, they can afford a car. They love the reliable mail service, that's good. Abundance of entertainment. He says too loud though. Noisy city. What are you talking about with education? We got so much education we can't even fill it up here. Oh, we actually are. We actually are looking at getting a university soon, huh? gained, we're up to 6,400 people, which is great. Is there a transit overview? There we go. Transportation overview. This bus line is at 26% usage. This is good for now. Traffic has been solved once again. Landfill is starting to get filled up. We're halfway. You know, I haven't even built a cemetery right yet. Maybe I should do that. It adds recreation when you do this. That's crazy. Oh, we're at the maximum happiness now. Look at that. Bus rides, I don't think they're technically free, but whenever
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the
they're
likelihood
basically
of
free
hail
because the
is
bus
very
drivers don't
high.
want to bother.
Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops
checking
and
your
property
ticket.
are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until the situation passes.
Wait, are you asking about Baltimore or the real city? Or the city I'm playing?
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe.
Where is
Citizens are
this for?
advised to
Oh.
vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
We need better healthcare? Looks pretty good to me. Don't know what your problem is. We're officially a boomtown, everyone. What was it? I needed sports parks. There we go. Park maintenance. Sports parks. And I've got 3 more credits to spend.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until the situation passes.
I think the game has city, city proper policies like the first one. Haven't messed with them too much though. Wow, we really backed up here. Holy shit. We're gonna add another lane. They don't want you to know this, but sometimes adding another lane actually does fix things. We're up to almost 8,000 people. And next I want to do an incineration plant costs $1 million? Jesus Christ. I mean, I am getting rich. I'm making a lot of money. I could get a loan. I don't really need to do that though. Okay, so the 2-lane thing just didn't just automatically solve it on its own. Alright, let's check how my buses are doing now. Looks like a lot of people using the bus.
Broadcast to all citizens. A severe
Ooh, it's being
hailstorm
heavily
is
used.
approaching.
60%
Damage to
usage at
crops
this
and
point.
property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm has passed.
If I built a little road right here, then the bus would not have to turn around again through the roundabout. And then if I put a roundabout right there, yeah, yeah. I'm assuming that the buses automatically update. Doesn't feel safe here. I got good crime coverage still. Wow, this road really filled up. Where are all these guys going? They're like just skipping this road right here. Whereas I thought this road would be the faster one. Yeah, New York got better with the trash bags. They put out a bunch of, they actually provided city trash cans for a lot of parts of New York, not all of it. But yeah, it's funny. They just greatest city in the world, put all that trash on the street on trash day. Wow. Wow. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Spring Highway is just packed with people. Maybe it's new people moving in. Maybe it's temporary traffic.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution.
Poor
when
road
using
conditions.
and try to stay off the streets until
We gotta mess with the
conditions
budget.
improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Is that good? Are you guys happy now?
You're tuned into Second Moon, the channel where the classics never grow old.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you...
That is so crazy. So everybody just rerouted off of this big road here to go in the smaller road.
A chilly day with
Where are they all
temperatures
headed
below,
to?
So if you're heading out, don't forget your jacket.
The only reason I built that road was this connect in here is to get the buses to where they don't have to turn around. Where's my buses at? Don't see anybody on the route. My city seems to be walkable. Look at all these people walking around. That looks like downtown in New York. Ooh, it's snow. We're in November now. Getting to the point where I miss the cold. Okay, so this bus is gonna not turn all the way around, right? Where are you headed, buddy? Oh, that's not even my city bus. Okay. Yeah, so it did reroute from here to here. Wow, that is just... Okay, it's cleared out a little bit. Still pretty bad. Where should I develop next? This, I'm not sure what to put here. I'm worried about the noise. Not so bad. A little noisy here. Just because of the traffic. Crazy noisy here. maybe I should build more industrial. You know, if I... No, no. Oh. That's groundwater deposits. Do I need the groundwater since I have all this stuff in the lake here? This city is incredibly #noisy. I feel like I should expand here. I should buy this chunk of land. Jesus, 54,000 a month. That's crazy, man. Whatever. Whatever. That one's cheap. Why is that one so cheap?
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm has passed.
How do I build industry again? I forgot. I need like lumber, I think. Or I could do the lumber over here. Yeah, I'll probably do that. We'll make this residential. Put a little roundabout here. And yeah, this one is rich in natural resources, but I'm just building housing on it. I just really need housing right now. This low density residential, that's all these fucking people want. Yeah, I just zoned a bunch of it as low density residential, and it's still like, let's do some more. Sure, why not? Build houses there. I don't even give a fuck anymore. Oh shit, fuck. Oh, I didn't mean to delete your house, man. What was this supposed to be? Condemned? I don't want to condemn your house. I'm sorry, Spindles. Oh, it's commercial. Okay. There, that's better. That's better. You can keep your business. The education is doing good.
A driving advisory has been issued
We
for
probably
the
need
immediate
a
area due to
college
poor
soon.
road conditions. Please exercise caution
Which I
if you
cannot
must
afford
drive,
yet.
and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
But otherwise, that's
This has
doing
been a
great. We're
local
almost at
public
8,000
service
population.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon.
All these people ever want is low density residential.
Dear Thomas.
And as a city planner, it is the most frustrating thing because I don't like using up all that land. I like to build it dense, man.
Get some, or baby got it bad? I do not recognize those titles, but I doubt very much that erroneous batch ever put quill to paper and wrote anything about getting some, or anything about anyone's baby, for that matter. Get serious, people, all right?
We're past 8,000. Give it up for me. Woo. For the city of Merton.
Our times.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing...
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to
We had a
crops and
lot of
property is
hail. Like a
expected.
lot of
Urge
hail.
Citizens to stay inside until the storm is past.
Something's going on.
Well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Can you stop
A
interrupting
severe
this
hailstorm
program?
is approaching.
Please.
Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm is past.
To know, Jim. Seems like
Okay, so how do I level this up?
Somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm has passed.
Then I have to start.
Do I need more parks, maybe?
Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
He looks green on
Chilly
parks.
day with temperatures a little low, so if
See,
you're
we're good
heading
on
out
law
to the
enforcement. We're good on fire. Oh, that's not so good. Yeah, we could really improve that. So does this generate noise? A little bit of noise. But everyone in the city gets better cell service, so... So right now it looks like that. But put another one here. Doing pretty good on mail. What is the red? Said it's bad, but there's like, this is where I have most of my post office stuff. Is that not improved? Garbage accumulation is good. My buses are barely being used anymore. How do I look up education? What is that? What is that? I don't know. Oh boy. Low on electricity. We're already at max. What was I doing? Look at the education. That is the encyclopedia. I don't want that. I mean, if we just click on here, right? Should tell me stuff, right? So does it need to be closer? Do the schools need to be closer to these red buildings here? What do the red buildings mean? What is this? Oh, upgrade for the small high school. Alright, so I've run out of ideas for where to find the education besides clicking on this. There it is. There it is. Education. Whoa. Whoa, we're not even close. Got a bunch of dum-dums in this city. So, why are they not going to the school? It's just too far away? Just try that. Alright, that's better. That's better. People go to high school. That'd be much better. I don't feel like this city is that big, and I feel like that they should be able to get to the high school. You're like, oh well, there's not a high school outside my window, so I'm not going. We will need a college, but we are currently out of money. We've just passed 9,000 residents. Traffic's still not horrible. The buses are being used. We're making 600,000 a month? That is crazy. Alright, I gotta start wrapping up this stream soon. Is there any crazy things I need to do before I do that? Aren't y'all proud? Look, this city's looking nice. Remember when it was a 2-bit popsicle stand? 2-bit dump, I mean. Or a popsicle stand, which are two separate phrases that I added together. Everything's stuck at 2 out of 5. That's 3. That's 3. Why are you guys neutral? Unreliable mail service? Okay, so you guys want a mailbox everywhere? Is that what I'm understanding? When I get to 10K, I'm gonna do a topless stream. I hope YouTube doesn't ban me for that joke. But nah, I can't do it. YouTube says no. Alright, that should be enough mailboxes for you people. Okay, we fixed the mail. They're happier now. I think it's a little noisy though. I think we might hit 10,000 here in the next next few minutes. So it says the stored mail is low. Oh, that's the new one. Where's the old one? Turn the mail budget up. Ah, 9,500. Come on. Just need 500 people to move in. Now 680. 670. No, I'm going the wrong direction. 470. 460. What's this? What's that little icon? A car fire? What is this, Philadelphia? Oh boy, we are running out of that's some more space. Dump the trash. Photo shoot that showed too much. I posted a little bit of it with some stuff edited to kind of cover some things up on my passes.
To stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory
We are rolling now.
for the immediate area due to poor
650,000
Please
monthly
exercise
balance.
caution if you must drive and try
I
to
could
stay
lower
off the
taxes a
streets
little bit
until
even more.
conditions
I don't need all
improve.
this.
This has been a local public
Go to
service
8,000.
announcement.
Has anyone seen my keys?
Does this increase growth?
What?
If I lower taxes?
Oh,
Sprint to
sorry
10,000.
about that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station.
Alright, we need 350 more people to move in.
If anyone finds them, please don't steal my car. I mean, the old hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they
Anyone
are.
else
Well,
notice there's no hashtag housing anywhere?
Thank you for listening to Second Move.
And on to our main featured story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never
Ooh,
get
an
anywhere.
iron press building.
Chilly day with temperatures a little low, so if you're heading out, don't
It's like a library that people live in. Fascinating. And we need more low density residential. Who knew? Alright, we only need 250 more people to move in, and then I can be done. We need a new prison. Hashtag prison. They don't cry about prison in this game like they used to. I was kind of expecting that at this point. There it is. There's a prison. So I can't afford one yet. When I get to I am past a large village, but I have to get the upgrade for it. Why are you guys complaining about healthcare? Every time I look at it, it looks great. Everything is green. I guess this is more of a yellow color. We're gonna hit 10,000. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1, 0, 0. We're at 10,000. I don't get a little ding. I thought that I was going to get some kind of accomplishment at 10,000. That seems like a major milestone. We're finally in the 5 figures on the city. And there's a lot of people who said that I could never pull this off. And I just want to take the time to say that all of the haters were wrong. And that they should go fuck themselves. Big shout out to everybody who believed in me and made this possible. And congratulations to the citizens of Merton for living in such a beautiful utopia. Next time, what should we do? What's plans for next time? I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna have to keep expanding, keep adding more residential. Mostly low density residential, because that's what these fucking people are addicted to. And, yeah, maybe we'll work on getting a prison to put up all of our miscreants. And yeah, that's it. We, anybody have anything important to say before? Oh, shit, we got the... I had to turn the... We're low on battery, on power. Upgrade that. Here we go. We got power back. That would be cool to drop a Godzilla into the game. They do natural disasters. The natural disasters are turned on, but nothing horrible has happened yet. It's all just been hail, which is very... Who cares about hail, you know? This is not the same shirt from yesterday. How do you not remember? Look, see? This is the white shirt. It's a white t-shirt. Yesterday was a gray tank top, so it's not even close. It doesn't even have sleeves. My hair is fine. I have had sex with 0 guys in between yesterday and today. Thanks for the question. Yeah, I'll do some stuff on passes at some point. Listen, alright, I used to post a lot more. My house is not exactly that pretty right now because we bought the crack house on the street and we're renovating it to make it nice. So that's why I've been doing less posts like that. But we are rapidly improving, and I need to plan some real photo shoots, like fancy stuff. Like I used to in Kansas City, I had like a whole network. I had like a hairstylist who would work on me. I had photographers who would shoot me. I had locations I could rent that I could get to, and it's like out here it's like I'm much less familiar with the territory. I found a good hairstylist, and that's why my hair looks better than it has been looking for the last few months. That's nice, but I still need somebody to like style it and make it all look fancy, like my girl in Kansas City did. And we almost hit 11,000 while I'm talking. This is the same shorts. Yes, it's fine. Alright, I haven't worn the shorts constantly from now and then. I put them on just for this because I know you guys love my small gray shorts. And yeah, that's it. I would be a great mayor. I agree. Someone should elect me mayor. I don't feel like running, but if someone wants to write me in for mayor of Baltimore, I would not be mad at them. And so that's it for the stream. You guys have a good Wednesday. Maybe watch the American soccer team in 3 hours. That might be fun. We should beat Bosnia. I think we'll have a good time beating Bosnia. And yep, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.